I watched the Wim Hof Yes Theory documentary. That was crazy. The first 2 days, he puts them into cold exposure without even teaching them his method, which just shows you the power of the mind. Part of me thinks he knows and he suspects that his method is just a placebo. I mean, pretty much everything in life is a placebo if you think about it. Like, you tell yourself something about life and then you live your life according to that. And that's crazy. Right now, I'm experimenting with working out first thing because I'm telling myself that it could make me more productive. It will make me more productive. I haven't been as productive as I'd like, so I think I found that this is the key, and I'm deciding that based on my own mind, not by anything else I've ever heard. Play to go to the gym first thing in the morning. I've already gotten it out of the way. I feel so good. Now all that's left to do for my morning routine is to meditate and journal and then get started with my day. So I think I'll skip all that stuff and just start talking about, I'll go do it, but then I'll start talking about the topic of today because today's very important.
Can we focus correctly? Okay, this lens is so pretty. I forgot how pretty it is. It's a 1.8 and it's 18 to 35. And if I can get a speed booster for it for my GH5, that would be so beautiful. But let's talk about the topic for today, which is going to be, what did I write down? Okay, so we did this one. Now the next step is 2, set your dream. All right, so let's talk about can we please? Okay, let's talk about setting your dream, which is gonna be difficult at first because you're just either starting or maybe you're on your way to something, but you don't have a clear view of your dream reality, your dream life. The most important thing is first taking action. So in yesterday's video, I said you should start spending time with the universe or God or whatever this all is and letting that inspire you. That's how I get inspired. I literally sit down and do nothing and just let it come to me. It's like if you don't eat, then you get hungry. So it's the same thing with inspiration and motivation. If you simply sit down, do nothing, then eventually you're gonna feel inspired to do something. So that's step one. Step 2 is once you get that inspiration, can't tell you what it is, it's going to come from the universe, universal intelligence, the all God, Jesus, if you're Christian. Depending on where you are, different languages have different words for this inspiration. You will get this inspiration. The first thing I want you to do is to act on it. If you feel that you got inspiration to apply to medical school, then go start filling out the application right now. After you've taken the first 2 steps, like let's say maybe it's not medical school, maybe it's starting a YouTube channel. For me, it was starting a YouTube channel. First thing I did is, I actually hesitated for a while. That's why I encourage you guys to just take action first. Just create something. It doesn't have to be perfect. Understand that if you love the process of doing it, that's what you have to pay attention to. If you loved doing that thing, it doesn't matter if it's good. It matters that you loved creating it or working toward it, or you loved the impact that it shared with the world. You might not love filling out an application to medical school, but if ultimately you know that that's what you want to do and you want to do research, then do it. Just start doing it, because everyone's path is unique. I can't tell you what your path is, and I can tell you that just because your first step is not gonna lead you ultimately to the exact dream vision, at least it felt good and you know it's a process you can follow and a list of steps that will take you eventually to somewhere that might not be the exact end result, but really there is no end result because you're always going to be growing and you're always going to be changing and improving upon your dream. And that's the main point. So once you've taken action, I think it's a really good idea to bring in your analytical brain. Just think like, what would I feel amazing if I accomplished? If your vision is in some way on track to helping other people with their problems in life, then you're on the right track. 1, let it come to you and take action on it immediately. 2, make sure that that dream or that action is helping other people. 3, make a vision of what this dream would look like, even if it's impossible. Bill Gates wanted to put a computer on every single desk in the world. And guess what? Now on average, there's, I think 120% market saturation, which means there's like 1.2 computers per home. So he's already accomplished it. When in the past, people said that's completely ridiculous. The best companies and the best visionaries in the world did things that people thought were impossible. So I'd encourage you to try that. It's lofty, but it'll push you in the right direction. Create a clear vision of this and understand it's okay if you flip on this. Like next week, you're gonna change it slightly. The day after that, you're gonna change it even more slightly. So this is not a static once and for all thing. It's a process of setting a dream and then as you go, just modifying it, and that's the journey. The more you sit and meditate and do nothing, the clearer that your vision will become. That's it. In tomorrow's video, we're gonna talk about creating your character, which I mentioned a few days ago. As always, make sure you guys are, if you're watching all the videos, like them and comment so I know that you like these, and I'll create more stuff like this and talk more stuff that's helpful. You can subscribe if you want, don't feel the need to. I would say don't turn on post notifications because you shouldn't really be watching my content every day. Honestly, it's just like a form of procrastination. If you learn anything, it's that you can pretty much watch any of these videos I'm putting out this week and spend the rest of the week on it. Any form of consuming is not creating. So if you're consuming this right now, sit down and do nothing. Don't watch another 8-minute video. Do nothing for 8 minutes and let my lesson like actually help you. That's what I want the most. So that's it, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. or maybe not. Maybe you watch my next videos on the weekend. All right, catch you guys later. Bye.